Episode 4 of 7. Your degree isn't enough anymore. Here's what you need before graduation. A degree can open doors, but in an AI-driven job market, employers may want more evidence that you can actually do the work. This episode breaks down what you should build before graduation, from practical experience and projects to AI skills, communication, networking, and a portfolio that gives employers a reason to remember you. You're listening to episode 4 of our 7-part series about college, careers, and the future of work in the age of artificial intelligence. So far, we've talked about AI changing entry-level jobs. We've talked about becoming AI useful instead of trying to become AI-proof. But now let's get practical. What should you actually have in your hands when you walk across that graduation stage? Because a degree might get you noticed. But what you can actually do could determine whether you get hired. Let's talk about it. 1. Your degree is the foundation. Let's get one thing straight. I'm not telling you your degree doesn't matter. It does. Your degree can give you specialized knowledge. It can prove that you can commit to something difficult. And for some professions, it's absolutely necessary. But think about your degree as the foundation, not the entire building. You need something on top of it. 2. Get experience before you graduate. This is probably one of the biggest things you can do. Don't wait until you graduate to start looking for experience. Look for internships, part-time opportunities, volunteer work, student organizations, freelance projects, research projects, anything that gives you a chance to work on something real. Even if the experience isn't perfect, you're learning how workplaces actually operate. You're learning how to communicate, meet deadlines, deal with problems, and work with other people. That's experience you can't get from a textbook alone. 3. Build at least one real project. Here's a simple challenge. Before you graduate, build something. Not something you can only describe on your CV. Something you can actually show. If you're studying computer science, build an application. If you're studying marketing, create a real campaign. If you're studying finance, analyze a company and present your findings. If you're studying design, build a portfolio. If you're studying journalism, publish your work. If you're studying business, create a small business project. It doesn't have to be huge. It just has to be real. 4. Learn the AI tools used in your industry. Don't wait until your first job to discover which AI tools your industry is using. Start researching now. Find out what professionals are using. Learn the basics. Experiment. Make mistakes. And figure out where AI actually saves time. But don't just learn how to generate things. Learn how to evaluate them. That's where your professional knowledge becomes important. 5. Build a portfolio. A portfolio isn't just for artists and designers. You can create a portfolio around almost any career. Your projects, your research, your writing, your analysis, your presentations, your campaigns, your applications, your case studies, your achievements. Your portfolio gives someone a chance to see what you're capable of before they hire you. That's powerful, because you're no longer saying, "Trust me, I can do this." You're saying, "Here, take a look." 6. Learn how to explain your work. This is underrated. You could have an excellent project, but if you can't explain what you did, why you did it, and what you learned, you're losing an opportunity. Practice explaining your work in simple language. What was the problem? What did you do? What tools did you use? What went wrong? What did you learn? What was the result? Being able to explain your work makes you much easier to hire. 7. Learn how to communicate with people. AI can generate information incredibly quickly. That doesn't mean people suddenly stop needing people. You'll still have meetings, clients, managers, coworkers, customers, and difficult conversations. Learn how to listen. Learn how to explain an idea. Learn how to disagree without becoming difficult. Learn how to give and receive feedback. Learn how to present yourself professionally. These skills travel with you into almost every career. 8. Learn how to solve problems. Don't train yourself to only follow instructions. Learn to ask better questions. If someone gives you a problem, don't immediately ask, "What do you want me to do?" Try asking, "What are we actually trying to solve?" Then think about possible solutions. Use AI if it helps. Research the issue. Talk to people. Test your ideas. And see what works. Employers don't only need people who can complete tasks. They need people who can figure things out. 9. Start networking before you need a job. Don't wait until graduation week to suddenly start meeting professionals. Start now. Find people who work in your industry. Connect with them. Ask questions. Attend events. Join professional communities. Talk to lecturers. Talk to graduates from your university. And don't immediately ask everyone for a job. Instead, learn. Ask, what skills are employers looking for? What mistakes do graduates commonly make? What would you recommend I learn before graduating? You might get information that completely changes your strategy. 10. Make your CV tell a story. Don't just fill your CV with responsibilities. Show evidence. Instead of saying, knowledge of marketing, show what you actually did. Created and tested a social media campaign that reached 5,000 people. Instead of knowledge of programming, say, built a web application using these technologies. Whenever possible, show the result. 11. Don't wait until your final year. This is probably the biggest mistake. You spend 3 or 4 years studying. Then suddenly, during your final year, you realize, I need experience. I need a portfolio. I need connections. I need to learn AI. And now you're trying to do everything at once. Don't do that. Start in your first year, even if you start small. By graduation, those small efforts can become a serious body of work. 12. Give yourself a graduation checklist. Before you graduate, ask yourself, do I have a degree? Do I have practical experience? Do I have at least one project I can show? Do I have a portfolio? Do I understand the AI tools used in my field? Can I communicate my skills clearly? Can I demonstrate that I can solve real problems? If the answer to most of these questions is yes, you're walking into the job market with much more than a piece of paper. 13. A final message. Your degree matters. But don't make your degree do all the work. The job market is changing. AI is changing it. Employers are changing with it. And you need to change with it too. Don't wait until graduation to start proving what you're capable of. Build something. Get experience. Learn the technology. Meet people. Create a portfolio. Learn how to solve problems. And give employers something they can actually see. Because when you graduate, you don't want to say, I hope someone gives me a chance. You want to be able to say, I've already started. Your degree opens the door. Your skills give people a reason to let you through.